The latest, and dare I say most ambitious effort from Marvel Studios, was released worldwide on August 1st, 2014 to rave reviews and massive success, grossing over $500 million in a single month. Produced on a budget of $170 million, this sprawling space epic follows Chris Pratt in the lead role, a human light years from Earth caught up in a massive manhunt for a mysterious orb. When asked why he wants to save the galaxy, the Parks and Rec star angrily yells, "Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it!" Fortunately, he does get help along the way from a few truly bizarre aliens. Zoe Saldana as a green-skinned professional assassin, Bautista as a muscled-up brute who doesn't understand metaphors, Vin Diesel as a walking 12-foot tree who can only speak a single phrase, and Bradley Cooper as a gun-wielding talking raccoon. Together, the ragtag quintet make up our titular heroes, and are endlessly fun to watch spar and collaborate with each other. All threats and antagonists aside, I could watch an entire movie of just these 5 characters running errands and bickering amongst themselves. But for better or worse, this is a superhero film, so we do need a villain. And while Lee Pace fits the bill, he's honestly pretty forgettable and disposable in that role. Meanwhile, other recognizable names like Michael Rooker, Djimon Hounsou, John C. Reilly, Benicio del Toro, and Glenn Close populate the 122-minute story with smaller, but no less effective performances. Every player here does a fantastic job, but special mention needs to be made for Pratt, who truly carries the film with his charisma and humor, recounting the plot of the 1980s movie Footloose to an unsuspecting ally in the guise of an inspirational speech. Later, when confronted with a seemingly unwinnable situation, he just starts singing to himself and challenges his adversary to an impromptu dance-off. In this, the 10th entry in Marvel's cinematic universe, it's easy to take special effects for granted, but the visuals here are nothing short of incredible, especially since every single location and cosmic environment has been created from scratch. From the volcanic planet of Morog to a giant floating criminal outpost called Nowhere, the attention to detail and realism here is a sight to behold. Although director James Gunn has been kicking around Hollywood for years, this PG-13 rated extravaganza is easily his biggest project yet, and he absolutely delivers the goods, framing the attractive cast with bright and colorful lighting inside the steady, anamorphic frame. There's an effective and atmospheric score from Tyler Bates that's all but overshadowed by the picture's remarkable pop music soundtrack, often heard through Pratt's in-film Sony Walkman. In an otherwise unfamiliar universe, the inclusion of so many great songs from the Jackson 5, the Runaways, Blue Swede, and others really anchors his picture in a wonderful and necessary way. In fact, the picture's soundtrack became the only album in history to reach the #1 spot on the US Billboard charts without a single original track.
If we don't leave now, we will be blown to bits.
No! We're not leaving without the orb.
If you like making love at midnight, in the dunes on the cape,
behold,
I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape.
this one shows spirit. She'll make a keen ally in the battle against Ronan. Companion, what were you retrieving? You're an imbecile.
Great excitement for all ages, this film also reminds audiences that no matter how weird or alone you may seem, there's always someone else out there willing to help. I'm sure this movie has some flaws and mistakes, but to be frank, I was having too much damn fun to even notice. Top to bottom, this is a flawlessly paced blockbuster with big thrills, great characters, beautiful visuals, funny dialogue, and spectacular action. Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the best comic book adaptations yet, and one I'll be rewatching for years to come. Lots of feedback on this one, so here are more than a few of your comment reviews. Although a few had less than stellar things to say about it, the vast majority loved this picture's visuals, humor, and entertainment factor, scoring it in amazing. An instant classic for sure, this gets a 10 out of 10 from me as well.